Okay, so this is interesting. For me to load up this replay, I got the good old pop-up saying, oh, you need an older replay viewer for that, or whatever it says. Essentially saying this is on an older patch at some point before Italy, basically. Which is actually going to be interesting because I think older replays, or really old ones, only work, so far back. Unless you switch to the Mac compatible version, I guess, which came out before South Africa. Either way, I'm just gonna assume this is gonna be at some point between South Africa and Italy. I don't know who we're supposed to watch. I don't think we're supposed to watch anyone specifically. But from what I gathered, it seems like there's a lot of default US text or something like that in here, which is a lot of MPT 70s on Wanson Harbor. Now, MPT 70s are, I think, the closest equivalent that Blueford has to a BMPT, is what I'd say. It doesn't have the armor. BMPT has 15 armor for 60 points, which is really good. It still has decent armor though, 12 armor. It has just a really good infantry DPS. Can deal with IVs and just doesn't do shit against tanks. That said, without an autocannon or grenade launch, without a grenade launcher, it does have an autocannon. It's not nearly as strong in towns, plus you don't want to drive in towns either way when you're a vehicle. That said, I don't know what happens if you really overload a town with MBT-70s. Actually, it's only 4 of them. Where are all the others? Okay, there's more. So those are a bunch of M113s. I think it's a bunch of like 1980s US armor decks, like the default US deck. Let's see what we got here. Downweighted at 15 A's, okay. Kula TADU. TADU leading the Kula K52 M24 VP. Oh yeah, I have to use the default keybinds here. VP is 90 points. What happened to the VP again? Is it still 90? I think it's 90, but with the worst availability. I'm actually just looking for units that might have. This one is still 15. Might have changed since back then. Since South Africa. But I'm not sure if there is any right now. At least not based on price or stats. Nothing changed with these. This thing I think is unchanged but has changed availability in the current version. What is base? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna try to read that. Let's see. Celtics. Okay, this is obviously a non-80s unit. This is from another player. But I think, like, you see all those M151A1s? Pretty much all from, I think, the same group of people who just decided to go with 1980s US armored. It's just 6 Chinooks. They're gonna need... Wait, do they both have the Ikla... No, they all both have 4G. They're not all gonna need 3 shots to actually, with missiles, to actually kill one Chinook. You got the Eagles. Missing all the missiles. The 27 actually lives. I'm pretty sure all the damage was done with the guns, by the way. And all the Eagles die. Yep, that's about right. 2 Rangers died from the rocket pods. These 2 survived. These 2 survived for now. It's a bunch of riflemen. Chaparral missing pretty much everything. Akula killing stuff. K-52 killed the Hawk, I think. Celtics? What did they even... Oh, shit. That's what the Celtics were doing. I completely missed it. Hold on, I'm gonna reload the replay.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Look at this production value. Wait, so the CV was actually in here. What do we have? 3 Celtics, a cannon, and H1 chain and links H1 with the CV in it. The planes there go down doing jack shit. Celtic. Doesn't... Okay, I mean, there's nothing for the Celtic to kill. Okay, this guy decided to load back in. I mean, oh, holy. When was the last time you actually saw Gazelle Cannon use its stabilizer with its fixed gun? Jesus. Obviously it missed. And the USC just drives out. They don't really. Okay, they fumble there. They didn't realize there was a thing there. Also, they have a ship here. Okay, that's funny. That's really funny. All these USC spotted, but whatever. It's track in the mud. Tunguska's just gonna kill all of that. Okay, what you want to do here for sure is get some infantry with a decent AT weapon. Just keep them right at the spawn point. Because chances are that you are going to lose that spawn eventually. In which case you won't be able to kill all these MPT-70s. You know, they would have been really good to have right. Okay. There's too much happening, man. And, oh yeah, see, okay, I think this is a perfect example of, or an example, although usually you shouldn't even be in this situation, but still. This demonstrates why I sometimes, in case you still don't know, some of you, turn off MGs on my infantry because of this, right? They're currently engaging the riflemen, which have just as bad, or mediocre at best, DPS as the Motostrelki do, right? But infantry cannot fire their AT weapon and their MG weapon, or the second and third weapon specifically, I guess, when you get SAS or LSTR as well, at the same time. What this means is, if your infantry squad is currently engaged with another infantry squad and uses its MG, and then a vehicle comes into range, they're not gonna suddenly switch to their anti-tank weapon and kill the vehicle. They're gonna keep shooting the infantry unless you tell them so, or if you just turn off their MG, so they can't use it, right? Obviously, you wanna anticipate situations like this where you hopefully won't need the MG, right? Because, you know, sometimes you do want to shoot the infantry, of course. But usually vehicles have much higher DPS, but also dying much faster than enemy infantry, which is why you want to prioritize them. Especially in the case of an MPT-70 with 5 AG and an autocannon. Yeah, there you go, now they're trying. Although it might have also been that they lost line of sight on the riflemen, some of this squad, so they default to the MPT-70s. Either way. They're gonna die. Even the Motostrike with their horrible accuracy won't miss that at that range. But MPT-70s are just fast moving through. Dealing barely any damage to the BTRTs with their that's 13 armor. And 13 AP, they'll deal 1.5 damage up front to this. Oh, was a side shot or something? What is that? Oh, that's it. Holy! Oh, there was a bomber here. I completely missed that. Or the Malkai, I presume, is actually shooting on. Yeah, that makes more sense. The Jangu is actually in line of sight range. That is really funny. Oh my god, the MPT-70s are wrecking a T-72. That's hilarious. The autocannons, by the way, at that range don't actually penetrate, I'm pretty sure. They need like, what, 11 AP? They need 9 range steps. That's something like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they gain like 7 or 6 or 7 AP there. But at a certain, if you like at a certain distance, then the autocannons, if they still can't penetrate, just will default to their HE rounds, which otherwise you actually can't force using. Now, of course, like half of or more than half of these players are using like US 1980s, so they can't actually get infantry with decent AT to spawn here, outside of Rangers in a Chinook or something. But maybe some M60s or something with some base riflemen would have been better than the Starship and such here. Panzerville, it's actually very funny. See, sometimes, sure they have a TADM, sure they have an Akula and such, but if you just throw so much shit at your opponent, it can work. Oh, and this cheeky little bugger just sitting there at the edge. And a Tunguska kills the Civi. Alright. Now they have that back in control. Meanwhile, Blue took all of this down here. With red eyes. Oh, did they fly around? Where did they go? Oh my god, okay, yeah, I see what's happening. They have some Hinds, a Hind and then a Cooler here. And these things are gonna take ages to unload, so it all depends on how fast player can react. Or this player, I guess. Oh, they have some... yeah, okay, they have MGs there as well. Yep, that's about right. T80 UK. I mean, they don't really have anything against the T80 UK here. The Jiang Hu... probably not gonna be able to get line of sight on this thing from anywhere. Does it have good anti-plane missiles? It does. It has HQ-7s. With some better anti-plane, but worse anti-helicopter range than the normal ones. They're also fire and forget and radar. Although them being radar, you probably don't care about on a 150 HP unit. Cobra's rolling in again. Tungus guys. Oh, the Tungus guys here at the end of... yeah. I'm not sure if it's gonna have line of sight. If it's... well, it also needs a range. 24V, be your ADA. 24Vs. Okay, these are 100 points, right? Yeah, this is pre-Italy. Both CVs died, but there's no follow-up CV coming, is there? They still have the USC back there. Ranger's gonna stop this. Also, KT is crazy in favor of Team 2. Look at this. They just have so many individual high-value units on the field, while Blue Forge just has tons of trash, right? And it just can't deal with the trash fast enough. That's actually hilarious, though. They can't even deal with the helicopters, right? What do they have? They have Eyehawks that have no great, I guess, okay range. Base chaparrals with the same not so great range, but this at least has good anti-plane range, right? So I think you can accept the Eyehawk having not the best anti-helicopter range. This thing can just snipe the reinforcements here. It's just... I mean, I think best you can hope for is to ambush these, right? These helicopters. When they just go in a bit too deep and you get... catch them off guard. But even the red eyes, right? Even if we do, they have 35% accuracy. With 3 AG, they need 4 missiles to down a hind, dude. Rangers are actually your best infantry squads. I mean, they're just very good recon squads to begin with. Yes, the Jiang Hu keeps snapping red eyes. Razzmann without no law ammo. 24 Vs are just gonna murder them. I mean, yeah, what is Blue gonna do here? They are already behind. Sure, they gain more points currently, so it's gonna be tough with the +2 for the entire Red 4 team to buy new stuff. But their stuff is also not dying. They have artillery, they have lots of FOBs, high value helicopters, high value tanks. They have a ship. Did this thing move for some reason? Was he scared that he might get spotted back there? I don't think he would be, right? He was like sitting there or something. But I mean, better safe than sorry. Oh, or maybe because of the helicopters here. Oh yeah, that's not good. Red eye? Okay, hold on. Missed? I don't know if they missed the first one, or first few. This one, 50%? Missed. Excuse me. Vulcan is doing a good job, though. Razzmann killed the BT already, it's good. I think we can speed this up now. Go spawn their camp. I think that... Okay, I'm sorry. That is hilarious. Go spawn their camp. Alright. Go spawn their camp. Even basic T-72s, what are you gonna do against it? All you're doing is spam riflemen and M113s, dude. Load the truck, it will panic them. Oh, you're a bit too close, BMP1s. You do get double tapped by longs. And, I mean, BMP1Ds are great fire support units. but you're not supposed to drive them into the town like that. Oh my god, these Malkas are feasting on these riflemen. You know, it would really be cool if you could see on an artillery unit, maybe not so much as in like not just kills, but also how much damage it dealt, right? Because killing a bunch of riflemen sure isn't crazy in terms of points, but when you look at the amount of damage your artillery actually dealt over a time period, it would actually be sick to know. How did you get here? It freaking drove there? Yeah, driving. Oh, or anyone remember what's it called? The ASDF movie? And the what's it called? Desmond the Moonbeer? How did I get here? The end. Back to the game. JD UK full. This is such a clown match. You really needed like a firing computer reset or optical failure here on that T80 UK. Yep, now they just got sniped. You got bombed, but you survived. Oh, the Django is actually relatively low. How did that happen? Just the Rangers? Oh god, dude. I mean, how did it get here, huh? Rangers in the back. I mean, if I'm on, that's funny. If I'm on Red 4, I think this is like an incredibly infuriating game to play, right? You're winning, but I don't think they're having any fun. Okay, that thing finally went down to all these Sheridans. Heavy Hawk doing some Heavy Hawk stuff. Oh shit, I got a ship. What does this even do? It has decent missiles. Decent anti-air missiles. Actually not a bad ship, I think. Are you telling me they're gonna turn this around? It's still 1400 points behind. But I mean, I guess they slowly but surely whittle them down. They left the T80 UK. They left the T80 UM instead of all these helicopters. Yes, not much else. Is this actually gonna work? I'll be honest, I was like, alright, let's fast move this to the end. Blue is gonna lose, but maybe they're not? TDK optical failure. It's down to 1 HP. Took a ton of damage from these riflemen. I mean, yeah, they only do 1 HP, right? But they have 20 RPM if there's like 4 stack of them. In the forest with increased range scaling. Higher accuracy. I'm just gonna end up sniping all these CVs, maybe. I think this might be the only win condition. Alright, you get a DA-10. But don't they still have ASFs? LCM with something inside. Yeah, they still have the PU. I'm not sure if buying the A10 was that great of an idea. What's your income difference? They get 2, this is also 2, and this 1, 2, 3, 3. You get 5 versus 2. Tedium lifts, so does the A10. SAS, oh shit. It's actually working. PU is down to 1 HP, one of the Hawks hit. I mean, Hawks aren't too bad for being a Cat C unit, I'll be honest. They actually got them down this far back. It's crazy. In Sheridans, they're not gonna do jack shit in the forest. T80UM getting whittled down. A10, kill the T80UM. Almost ties to the Akula and K50. No, just the Akula, not even the K52. Maybe there was a scratch in there as well. I'm sorry for the high speed here. What was that? A Cobra or something died? SA. Oh my god, I actually killed the spawn team with the SAS. The SAS actually got through there. That's crazy. T80 UK, you gotta get in there. I mean, how much do they actually care about the spawn? They don't have any income. Okay, I'll be honest, this is actually insane. Cobra. Could die to the Scott too, I'll be honest. Okay, the Heavy Hawk helped. The CV's dead. How many CVs left? USZ, TAD, UK, I think that's it, right? They're actually doing this? They're still behind in points. But, like, it doesn't matter if you kill the CVs. Rangers are killing the USZ with their MG. Almost. Riflemen whittling down the TAD, UK. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Whittle by whittle. Yeah, that's a good one. SAS coming from the side. You can't even shoot at the SAS while retreating. Oh, 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 oh. It's not a side shot, unfortunately, though. Still, though, it's whittling it down even further. Nah, it's just gonna sit there. Vulcan's trying to finish a BTRT. Ralphman, I think it's a BMPT. 1 HP. Oh, this one actually got repaired by the fob. Cobra coming in. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do this. I mean, yeah, look at it. Look at, oh my god. Okay, that's crazy. I'll be honest, that is kind of crazy. Especially once the shit, like the ship was there, the Spetsnaz were here, Spetsnaz on the flank got killed. I was like, sure, Red 4 doesn't have units on the field, but how are they gonna lose this? They essentially have unkillable units, more or less, for Blue 4. But no, they did it. That's actually somewhat insane. I did not expect that. Alright, Wargame time. Actually got 3 today because I'm recording this on the Thursday morning because it's a holiday for me. Public holiday. So that's very nice. So, less than 10 HP, lower speed, poor stealth is a jeep of some sort, I guess. Bad autonomy as well. Can't be a helicopter or an infantry squad. But bad autonomy and bad in like 5 HP. But that's like usually jeeps have pretty good autonomy. Unless we're looking at like a TGP 13. It is a 5-point truck, huh? No, it's not. But it's a supply truck. It's a supply truck. Okay. Not M45, M35. Wait, is this the... Oh, that's... Okay, this is actually good to know. I think this is the quad Browning thing. M35 cargo. Okay, it's some kind of cargo thing. Okay, there you go. It's a 15-point Soviet version. It's not a micro armored or both. It's small but fast. It'd be something like an Eland 90. It's the... Yeah, this one here. Let's go for that. Okay, I should have maybe thought about recon, like optics and stealth before I guess recon unit. It's 20 points. 20 points. 20 points. What about the BTR 80? It's poor optics, so BTR 80 has medium optics. 20 points. Wheeled. Old as well. I like it. My Yutka carrier, maybe. I'm so good at this game. I just have to get the right one. Right, I already knew it's not that one. Wait, what's the Polish one called? What's the Polish one called? Oh, it doesn't have the Y in there. Okay, okay. Jesus. What do we have here? It's fast, expensive, new. It's not a plane. Could be something like a rocket. No. No, it can't. Doesn't have a main gun in slot 1. Medium or bad optic. Could be an artillery piece, I guess. The Smirch. Actually, Smirch is pretty old, isn't it? Let's go Eurogun. It's not in the support tab. It is medium optics. Smirch actually. Alright, the off-road speed isn't that great. The thing is, there aren't many 10 HP helicopters. I don't think it's a helicopter. Medium optics. A CV, I guess. A CV, yeah, it could be a CV. Let's go for like this thing here. Is this a command variant? It is. It's not a. It is a CV. It is a CV. Okay. Right. This is 5 HP. 10 HP. Oh, that okay. This is. Oh, it's 125. Okay. There you go. S left C. Recon, Entente, Speed, Rocket Pod, Year, and Price. Panzerbill? Actually, no, it's called Mitsubishi M2. Oh, is the Panzerbill fast enough for this? It is. Entente Greyhound? Yeah. Recon tab. Weapon 2 rocket pod. Hera 2. H1J Cobra. MI. Those are slow and FMGs, so pretty much anything that isn't transport is gonna have a rocket pod on this thing. Recon tab 50 points. BRM 1K. 50 points on taunt. T72M, isn't that still 55 or is it 50 these days? Oh. Gammas, no. Strelatin M is 45. Vostika, I think, is 55. Volka is 55. Gotta be something in his hang tab. They have like 50, 55. You're 60 or 65 for something. Merida is 50. Yeah, no. Where's the. Wait, what are the out of 55s called? What are they? Wait, what? What is the Igman? I think one of those is 50. What planes? Oh, isn't one of the Delphins 50? One of them is 30. The other one's 50, is it not? Oh, I knew it. 50 points at that speed. Oh. Wait, a Roy count? Yeah. But I do have a BRM 1K as well. I wasn't sure about that. T72Ms are 50 points. I'll be honest, it was a good one. It wasn't too easy. It wasn't too easy. Helicopter tab 100. Not the 24V anymore. The Tiger. Isn't one of those 100 nowadays? The Lynx 3, I think, is 100, right? It is. Maybe we should like read the other stuff first. Grenade launcher, napalm bomb. Okay. UAZ. It's like an easy one. Good optics at 100 points. So basically a plane. Plane that is exactly 100 points and not an ASF. This is odd. Or oh no. Oh, they have very good optics, you idiot. Not good optics. I was trying to be smart with the command helicopter. Oh, that's on me. Heavy Hawk? Oh, didn't slot 2. That's odd. This thing always gets me, the Heavy Hawk. Good optics, grenade launcher. Humvee. We have 3 rocket pod or napalm bomb. Oh, it's fucked up, man. They have the missile in slot 3, you idiot. Every time, man. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, I know. 2 guns. That mother trucker has 2 guns. Oh, could this be... what's the... No... BIS, MiG-17 BIS or something. Yeah, that's also the MiG-17, but has rocket pods. Okay, okay, there's actually quite a few planes that I forgot about. Peace Pheasant 1. The seaplane, yeah, that's big, but that one I should have remembered. The Sapphire E, man. I'm such an idiot. But the F5P also... What? Alright, they have rocket pods. Rocket pod or napalm. Both of them worked, actually. Never mind. Entente. Very good optics and price. HE bomb, MMG. Okay. HE bomb or anti-radar. Let's go Su-7B. Oh, there's a gun! Which one is the... Okay, you know what? Let's just do the safe one. Oh, man. This is... hold on. The 25BM has exceptional optics, I think. Let's go Prowler. It has only good optics. Gosh darn it. This is actually difficult. Because it usually means it has like no... Oh, I should have maybe gone for the Wild Weasel. It has anti-air missiles. Might have very good air optics. ETS. Classic. Well, that's just like a 25BM. And this is a T80U. Yeah, Wild Weasel. Or, okay, it's actually... Okay, this is difficult. There's only 2 options here. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have gotten this. That's difficult. This one is difficult. That one was the throw, kind of. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. Those are the 2 most difficult ones. Yep. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.